Okay, Confidant increases your spell power by 10%. War Mentality increases your damage by 5%. Inspiration of Survival buffs all party or raid members, absorbing 10% of incoming damage for 20 seconds or up to 719 damage whenever an Insignia is cast. Cannot be applied more than once every 10 seconds. Scouring Waves. Your non-physical attacks ignore 6% of your target's resistances. Symbol of Power increases the damage of your emblems by 10%. Emblem of Pain deals 3,037 to 3,357 death damage, applies Emblem of Pain to the Cleric, causing the next non-emblem single target damaging ability to apply Agony, dealing 1,392 death damage over 6 seconds, lasting 30 seconds. Deadly Insignia increases the damage and absorption of your insignia by 10%. Greater Exposure increases the radius of your inspirations by 10 meters. Anatomy increases the critical hit chance of all your insignia by 9%. Favor of the Current increases movement speed by 15% on all party or raid members. Allies can only have one favor or anthem at a time. That's pretty awesome. Icy Vigor increases your endurance by 9%. Tainted Blood Insignia of Blood deals an additional 100% of its damage over 3 seconds. Sinister Inspiration. Each inspiration increases your damage by 3%. Increases non-physical damage taken by the enemy by 7%. That's Corrosive Consumption. Lasts 30 seconds. Benevolent Inspiration. Allies affected by your inspiration of survival now receive 5% more healing for 20 seconds. A Vital Inspiration. Triggering an inspiration increases affected allies' attributes by 5%. Ice Melt reduces the cooldown of Glacial Insignia by 15 seconds. Glacial Insignia deals 6,298 to 6,961 water damage. Tempered Emblems increases the damage bonus provided by Emblem of Ice by 15%. Agony from the Emblem of Pain deals an additional 60% of its total damage when it expires or is cleansed. All emblems increase the duration of Corroded Defense by an additional 10 seconds. Everlasting Chant. Your cleansing chant applies a shield, absorbing damage up to an amount equal to 2% of your maximum health to allies it cleanses. Lasts 10 seconds. Cleansing Chant removes one curse, disease, or poison from up to 10 party or raid members around the ally every 3 seconds for 3 seconds. Okay. Seeping Curse. Your Curse of Consumption and Curse of Frailty now apply an aura around the enemy, debuffing all enemies within 10 meters of the initial target. Empowered increases the effective spell power on your emblem and Insignia of Blood by 10%. Vital Swiftness increases the cast time reduction from Emblem of Alacrity by 2 seconds. Emblem of Alacrity now increases the duration of Insignia of Protection by 10 seconds. Glacial Mark applies Glacial Mark to up to 10 party or raid members, causing the next heal on affected allies while they're below 50% health to heal for an additional 1,635 health. Lasts 30 seconds. And we have Battle Fury up at the top. Resets and reduces the cooldown of the Cleric's Insignia to 0, reduces the Cleric's global cooldown to 1 second, and reduces the mana cost of abilities by 33%. Prevents abilities from consuming emblems. Last 10 seconds. Alright, let's go to the abilities down below. Emblem of Ice. Deals 3,037 to 3,357 water damage. Applies Emblem of Ice to the Cleric, increasing the damage or healing of the next non-emblem ability by 20%. Last 30 seconds. Insignia of Blood deals 3,341 to 3,693 death damage. Inspiration of Battle increases attack power and spell power by 225 and increases critical hit chance by 1% on all party or raid members for 20 seconds whenever an Insignia ability is cast. Boon of Vitality increases endurance by 70 on all party or raid members, lasts 1 hour. Wasting Insignia deals 6,630 death damage over 15 seconds. Defensive Favor increases armor by 2,000 and all resist by 65 on all party or raid members. Allies can only have one favor or anthem at a time. Boon of Resurgence increases strength, dexterity, intelligence, and wisdom by 70 on all party or raid members. Very nice. Lasts 1 hour. Corroded Defense causes the enemy to take 1,500 additional damage when hit for 15 seconds. Duration is increased by 15 seconds for each emblem consumed when cast. Each attacker may trigger this once every 3 seconds. Inspiration of the Keep reduces damage taken by 5% on all party or raid members for 20 seconds whenever an Insignia ability is cast. Meditative Chant restores 5% mana each second over 10 seconds. Curse of Frailty increases physical damage taken by the enemy by 5 seconds, lasts 30 seconds. Emblem of Alacrity deals 3,341 to 3,693 water damage. Applies Emblem of Alacrity to the Cleric, reducing the cast time of their next damaging or healing non-emblem, non-instant ability for 2.5 seconds, and its mana cost by 33%. Lasts 30 seconds. Discerning Waves sends a wave out in front of the Cleric, dealing 5,771 to 6,379 water damage to enemies hit, and applies a shield, absorbing up to 1,676 damage to all party or raid members hit. Marshaled Favor reduces ability cost by 5% on all party or raid members. Allies can only have one favor or anthem at a time. Oversight. Emblem and Insignia spells affect up to 3 enemies. Damaging Emblem and Insignia spells deal 50% less damage. Icy Cascade restores 2,277 to 2,517 health to the ally and consumes all emblems on the Cleric. Healing is increased by 100% for each emblem consumed. Insignia of Protection. When hit, has a 15% chance to shield the attacker, absorbing up to 1,435 damage over the next 10 seconds, lasts 16 seconds. An ally cannot receive this buff more than once every 10 seconds. Resuscitating Chant restores 5 charge, 160 mana, 5 power, and 5 energy each second for 15 seconds on all party or raid members. That's pretty awesome. Corrosive Insignia deals 9,040 water damage over 15 seconds, increases damage taken from the Cleric by 10%. And last but not least, we have Defend the Fallen. Applies a shield up to 10 allies each second, absorbing up to 1,272 damage over 15 seconds, increases the damage of all party or raid members by 15%, lasts 15 seconds. Once again, this is the new Support Soul Oracle for the Cleric. Right now it's on the PTS, but it will be coming out in 2.74 Rift. As always, since this is on the PTS, it's subject to change. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.